When the heavens are shut, struggling becomes normal lifestyle. When the heavens are shut, hardship is inevitable. When the heavens are shut, scarcity increases. One time, the heavens were so shut that men began to negotiate. Women were doing committee meeting on sharing their babies. You remember? 2 women came together and said, so that we can extend our lives, can we terminate the life of our children? Let's eat your own today. Let's eat my own tomorrow. You remember the story? Those are the kind of terrible things that happen when the heavens are shut. Hi. In 1 Kings chapter 16, when you look at verse 31, Lydia, are you giving me scriptures? Okay. And it came to pass, as if it had been a light thing for him to walk in the sins of Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, that he took to wife Jezebel, the daughter of Ebal, king of the Zidonians, and went and served Baal and worshipped him. Now, keep that scripture for me. What happened to Ahab before he secured close heaven over Israel? Number 1, sin became a light thing. To disobey God, to offend God, to make God sad, to do what God hates, became a light thing. It became an easy thing for him to offend God and never feel he had done anything. Until sin has become light for you. When you will sleep on a fornication bed, Saturday night with a man, and then come and give special number Sunday morning. Can we read that scripture in a few verses? Anybody will tell you the version of the Bible? 1 Kings 16:31. When sin multiplies, you do this, you want to do that, you want to do that, you want to do that, and all you are doing is sin. What he did was not enough. He wanted to do more. You slept out of wedlock. You got pregnant. It's already too bad that you are carrying a baby out of wedlock. Then you now went beyond that one again and committed abortion. And changed your status from a mother to a motherless. I think it would have been better to give birth to that child and face the shame as a mother than commit murder and become a mother and change from a mother. Ahab became what? A champion of evil. How can you become a champion of evil and you want God to bless you to sponsor your evil? Young man, God just gave you opportunity to touch 100,000 naira. And the 100,000 naira intoxicated you, you use out of that blessing to sponsor an abortion, terminate an innocent blood. After that, you know what will happen? No money stays in your hand anymore. No good thing stays. Abortion continues. The man became a champion in what? In evil. When you are singing like an angel and fornicating like a dog, you are a champion in what? I met a lady in Macaulay. I'm afraid of people. She said to me, sir, I was in this church in Port Harcourt. I was living as a concubine to my pastor for 15 solid years. The man hired a house for me. He comes there to take pepper soup and sleep with me. And anytime he's too busy in church that he can't come home, we meet in the church. He sleeps with me in the church. For 15 years, he kept telling her, my wife will die, I will marry you. My wife will die, I will marry you. There are some pastors, the side of hell they will go to is the hottest. Nobody who came to marry her was good enough. He allowed her to keep going. Okay, what are you doing? Then he just knocked the thing off. She had to run away out of Port Harcourt after wasting her 15 solid years. Only God knows how many abortions she committed for him. Now she's married. She's crying for baby. There are people that are champions in evil. They keep promoting evil. They keep advancing in evil. They keep enjoying evil. Yes, another version. It was not enough. The one he did is not enough. He looked for a new one to do. Auntie, fornication is not enough. You have become a lesbian. Organza, adultery is not enough. You have become a homosexual. What a generation. A generation that is perpetually looking for how to offend a maker. Excuse me, if you are God, given the naughty and wicked and heartless and heartbreaking life you live, will you bless a man like you? For Satan to damage his destiny, he made sin not to look sinful. So, God will be serious thing, God. It's normal. It's normal to sleep with a man that is not your husband. It's normal to be married and sleeping around. Normal. That's the damage the devil has done to your conscience and your soul. too many people in church have lost conscience. When you lose conscience, sin becomes light. But how can you say sin is light when the wages of sin is death? What has capacity to separate you from your maker? What has capacity of dooming you eternally in hell? Did you see what sin did to the rich man? When that rich man died, and he lifted up his eyes in hell, what was he crying for? Water. Cup of water. Bucket of water. The man had boreholes when he was in the war. But when he died, he became a beggar. Sin changed his eternal status. And I beg, what was he begging for? Excuse me. Have you ever been that desperate to beg for a spoon of water? How do you know a spoon of water is many drops? Yes. Have you been so poor, so desperate any time in your life that you ever begged for a spoon of water? But listen, 2,000 years have passed since Jesus told us about him. That man is still begging for a drop of water. Hell is a place of endless prayers never answered. That was the first issue. Auntie, has sin become a light thing with you? You offend God and you don't feel guilty. So it's one of those things. But why did God say didn't give me a husband? If it is that he gave me, will I be doing what I'm doing? You are shifting blame. That was the first issue. Listen, when sin becomes light, Satan creates more avenue of committing it. How can Satan be dancing at your destiny being wasted when you commit more sins? Righteousness excels a nation, but sin is a reproach, is a disgrace, is a shame to any people. Are you following me? Any other version?